Hi, Brian. Hi, Southern Cal. Hey, now. Hey, Kathy Ann. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Ramona. Got some. Hi, Katiana. Catania. Katiana. How do you say your name? Catania? Catania? Hey, Jules. Aw. Hey, Pappy. It's all lowercase Kathy Ann DDJS2000 at Cox.net. Thank you, Ramona. Hello, Carla. And how is everybody tonight, including my lurkers? How are you? Just ducky. Cryptid. I knew that would get your attention. Aw. Good. I'm glad you're sleepy. Quack, quack. Whatever. You making fun of me? Hi, Pamela. I am still waiting. What the heck? I am still waiting for the rain. Man, there's something running around out here. Hi, Chev, sweetie. Hi, Bill. I knew it was just Bill. It's usually just Bill, isn't it? One day at a time, Jules. One day at a time. Usually it's the two of you together. It's supposed to rain here today, they said. I haven't seen anything. I didn't see even any in the radar. Hey, sis, how are you? Hey, Chev, have you heard from Kevin? Getting closer, yeah. I wish it would rain. We need a little bit of rain here. Hey, Chuck. How are you? So all of you that weren't on Texas Live, when I go to Honaby this weekend, hi, Jamie. Excuse me. I'm going to warn you now, my GERD is really bad today. When we go to Honaby this weekend, we're meeting a realtor for some property close to that area, and I'll be real excited if it's in the same close proximity as to the Sassies that are there. Hi, Arena. We've got plans. Don't know if they'll all work. Okay, Chev. Yeah, it's up to the Lord if it all works out in synchronicity, and I hope it is. Hi, Kathleen. Welcome, hon. But, ooh, listen, there's our owl. Ooh. Did you hear him? Just one hoot. Why do they do that? Just freaky when they do that. Hey, Chrissy. Broken hooter. Yeah. Listen to that noise out there. Maybe they came to play. I hope Mom and Dad dropped off the babies and they're going to go find something to eat and then come back and get the babies. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? Hello, Cool. Welcome back. I decided to go on early tonight because I might go outside for a while. Well, it depends now. Hey, Mike. How are you? Yeah, I don't usually go this early, but if I hear any more activity, I'll stay inside, but if I don't, I think I'm going to grab the chair and sit outside for a little bit. No, that was my refrigerator, that little pop noise. Whenever it powers down, it does that little pop. Woohoo, go Steelers. Hey, Pat. How are you, sweetie? We were just talking about that on Texas chat, how some people can hear this stuff and some people can't. It just kind of freaks me out when I hear stuff clear and you guys don't hear it at all. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. See, listen. Hi, AKA. I miss Margaret. Let me try that again. Woo! See if they respond. I heard that. Snap. Put your headphones on. That's across the street. Oh, sorry, Kathleen. I have really good hearing, and it makes me crazy because I can hear things out here that you guys can't hear. I guess so, Mike. Wonder if there's something I can put on my phone to make it louder. Some kind of amplifier. Boy, can you imagine? I would have to whisper. Be blowing you guys' eardrums out. How do you make one? I hear you, Jules. Listen. I will, I promise. Do you hear that? I don't know, Jamie, maybe. Come on, babies. Come on. Okay, Ilo. How do I get an external mic for my phone? I'll have to look that one up. Got it, Southern. I can hear it out there. I just heard a click. I heard a stick break. Yeah, I've been saying that for a while, Ramona. They're PPIs, remember? There's way too many other things. No, it's not coming for me. Yeah, they're finally telling the public. Is that what you're saying? Well, they've been saying it for a while, but they won't make it real public. It's kind of hush-hush public. Hello? Hello? Come on, babies. Yeah, that they've been saying that for a while, hon. And that's what causes the kidney damage. Hi, Michael. Yeah, mine too, cryptid. AKA is just bad. Just ignore him. He's not allowed to talk about. I mean, he is allowed to talk about, but nobody's gonna listen to him. What do you think about that? AKA. They better not anyway, or I'll ground you for it. Okay, thank you, Chef. It's about time. I know, right, Southern? And everything else too, AKA. Hi, Rietta. How are you, sweetie? Mid-South, how are you? You doing okay, Rietta? Good job. Good to hear, sweetie. Nope, not gonna happen. Ramona slept. Yeah, we miss you too, Rietta. I was very happy to hear she slept. One of these days we'll get her on here. She can call in. Happens to the best of us, Chev. I think everybody here are multitaskers. Oh, that's awesome, Mid. Congratulations. You're not Mike? Uh-oh. Rick's here. Egg himself. How's the baby squirrel? Hello, Egg. How cute is that? I just saw eye shine across the street all the way to the top left-hand side, guys. That's where the big one has shown himself before. Well, he likes your pocket, so whatever. Egg. What kind of owl does one hoot and then never says anything? That's right. I want one, and you won't give it to me. I want to put a baby squirrel in my pocket. Hey, Wonder Pup. Yes, he is a squirrel daddy. Hi, Tater. You're fine. We have a lot of lurkers. You know that, Tater. We don't mind. I mean, seriously, one hoot and then they're quiet? I'm never sure. I mean, I listen to the owls around here all the time. We've got some really big owls. But it's just kind of freaking me out. They just do one hoot, not even a full one, and it's it. Hey, cat. Yes, ask Rick Tater. He's got one in his pocket. Well, hi, Cosmic. He had it in his pocket almost all day long. He puts it on a heating pad at night. Hey, Pam. What's your question, sweetie? Hi, Candy. No question? I just saw a question mark. Ooh, what was that? Hey, Tom Paul. Yeah, I know it wasn't a growl. It was a thud. It sounded like something hit the house. Nope, no such thing. Tater. Hi, County. Yeah, Ron Moorhead's gonna be at Honaby this weekend. I'm good, Tom Paul. How are you? Nope, you can't have a megaphone either. I heard that. Yeah, thuds are interesting. As long as they're not cats up against my house, I'm happy. Do you hear that? I know you guys heard that. What the heck was that? Plastic pig hammer. I know, right, Ramona? I think the parents left the babies here. No, not a whole bunch, Rietta. They certainly like to be active. Hi, Soul Man. How are you? Welcome. They certainly like to be active when I'm not on here again. If I'm not going live. Barb, how are you, sweetie? So the only thing that'll tell me what it is or who it is if they start throwing stuff. And whoever just wrote that long thing, I totally missed it. The chat's going too fast, and I can only see like 2 or 3 maximum at a time. All right, Martha, absolutely no. Well, of course. Hey, Chris, how are you? Oh, I don't believe so, but you know what? None of us knows a thing. Birds are noisy. No, I didn't see her. I didn't see it. It popped up when I was on the live with Tex. It's going really fast, Kathleen. Yeah, Samurai Chatter I've heard. It wasn't as loud as like Ron Moorhead's. I mean, it wasn't as distinct as that. It just sounded like 2 old guys talking in the woods. But you could barely hear what they were saying. I really did my best today to try to get caught up on some videos. Hey, Barry. Yeah, don't text and drive. You could clearly hear them talking, but you couldn't understand a word they were saying. And it didn't sound like young guys or young people. It sounded like they were older. Just had that gruff voice, you know. Oh, that is really cool. You organized an expedition? Is that what you said? Okay, Mid. Good night. God bless. Hey, Robin. Okay, Kathleen. It's really hard to keep up. I know that. I am. Martha, I think she's talking about the gibberish that they talk, not so much speaking in tongues. It sounds to some people like it's tongue because you can't understand it, but I know what you're saying. It's, you know, okay, Soul Man. I hope you have fun. I'm trying, Southern. I'm trying. What's the blue mystery? Oh, I got it. Sorry. See, that's what I'm saying. I didn't even see it. It's just so fast. I call speaking in tongues, I call praying in the spirit, and I'm not demonic. Not by a long shot. And if I am, Lord, strike me dead. Right now, right here. Mike, watch your ears. Okay, Carla. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I happen to agree with that. Do you hear me, Mike? Take your earbuds out or whatever. Woo! Oh my goodness. All right, let me run to my computer to read all this because I'm missing everything everybody's saying. But I'll be right back. Hold on. Good night, Tom Paul. It wasn't supposed to be loud, but he's got headphones on. I just gotta catch some of the stuff up. Hold on. Oops. Okay, well. Okay, so. Yeah, I know, sorry. Okay, Miss Sue, who's normally lurking, you can jump into any conversation that you want and no one will consider you dumb or stupid or ignorant or nothing like that. They will just teach as they go. But we talk about everything. You can bring up any kind of subject. You can bring up, except for politics, of course. But you can ask questions about Sasquatch or natural medicine or prayers. Because yeah, exactly, Martha, because we're all learning. There's nobody that is 100% right. It's just impossible. There's just way too much to know. You're cute, egg. We're teachers, we're students, we're everything, we're all the above. Did you hear that? There was that hoop. Did you guys hear that? I agree, Robin. I've had the same thing. It's interpretation of tongues. But I don't walk around just praying in tongues. I'm going to do it again, Mike. Woo! Not loud, just making sure that you know I'm doing it. Now I got that one back, guys. Listen. Hey, Tim. How are you, sweetie? Southern Cal. Hi, Dolly. Welcome back, hon. All right. Mike, can you hear that? You be nice, Rick. Okay. You are so cute, Rick. I'm telling you. I don't know what to do with you. You have a way. Oh yeah, Cosmic, don't be upset. Nobody get upset. We don't we don't talk about politics or religion or anything like that in here. What we do is we just good night, Pamela, God bless you. We pray for each other and we can't fight about how people believe. It's just we just can't. And we don't do that here. So, you're everybody's welcome to believe in what they believe. Yeah, nobody get offended. This is not a place to get offended. It's okay. I promise you. You won't get treated any differently because you feel different. Exactly. We're united. Oh, there's so many people, Dolly. It's going to be easy to miss people. Oh, you're more than welcome, Marietta. Hear that? That's across the street. Aw, aren't you cute, Rick? I mean, Egg. Oh, I can't help myself. I'm sorry. It is, Robin. It's going really fast. I owe you $1. You know, I have a box sitting here with your name on it, Rick. I just haven't been well enough to go outside and mail it. It's got a bag for you, it's got a hat for you, and it's got a surprise in it. And it's not a squirrel. Wouldn't that be funny if you opened up the box and a squirrel jumped out? You hear that? Another stick break. No, I made hats. I made Sasquatch hats. Of course, I made them last year. No. You want a surprise too? Hey, now, don't throw things. Not at the window, anyway. Oh, I don't think that'd be too good if I sent you hot dogs. Yes, Sue, absolutely. Hey, Bat, how are you? Yeah, Rick needs a tinfoil hat. But I made him a really cool hat. Probably won't wear it, though. Who's she? Oh, we won't talk about such things, Rieta. No, do you hear that? You will, huh, Tim? Well, I've got 6 hats sitting here. Woo woo, woo. I think, hmm, I think the trip, oh, it's so hard for me to discuss this. I can't sing that song, Robin. I can't sing anyway. But I wish him luck on that trip. No, it doesn't, Bill. No, it's not sensitive. It's just that I have mixed emotions about it and it's just personal. So I don't want to say anything wrong, you know. I'm praying for him. Let's just put it that way. I'm praying for the whole lot. I can't sing that song either, Robin. I hear movement out here, guys. Anybody else hearing movement? There you go. See? Carrie's there. Oh, there you go. There's something cracked. Good night, cryptid. God bless you. Yes, everything will change when evidence is brought. Hopefully. That was to the right, guys. Hey, Tony. Well, I heard it from here then. It's exactly what it sounded like, too. Come on, babies. Hey, you forgot me, Carrie. He's just that way, Red. uh, don't you know yet the boys in here, Rayetta? You might as well just shake your head like I do. I'm teasing you, Carrie. There's another one. Come on, you can come closer. What's the matter, Tim? Yeah, Matt was on Texas chat earlier. Who won't answer you? You guys hear that? Oh, I don't have any cookies, or I'd give you one. Are you still working nights, Carrie? Oh my goodness. It's a prayer channel. It's a natural therapy channel, and occasionally we get Sasquatch activity. Oh, you didn't, Arena? It was fun. I felt so sorry for him. You guys are leaving tomorrow? Uh-oh. Hey, Shasta, how are you? I saw you earlier. Yeah, I am just going crazy watching a lot of my favorite bushcrafting channels. Oh, I'm just so jealous I didn't get a chance to do that earlier. Whoa. Well, I hope you sleep well, Carrie. You're leaving when? I missed it. I'm sorry. Well, thank you for stopping by, Shasta. I appreciate it. Tomorrow afternoon. You guys be safe. We'll be praying. As a group, we'll be praying. Quiet, Rick. That's what I'm asking, Mike. There's a lot of movement out here. God bless you, Carrie. And the minute we get quiet, they get quiet. Yeah, I have, like I was saying earlier, I have mixed emotions about the trip, but I'm praying for everything to go well and for them to have a good time and get what they want. I just can't shake some of the other feelings that I have about it, but they're going to do what you're going to do, and I'm definitely going to pray because I do wish you the best. Oh, that's fine, Shasta. You're welcome to stop by anytime. We do this quite often. I know you are, Rick. Yeah, we're gonna have thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs up, thumbs down. It's all gonna be because of whatever Rick says, right? Ah, you're so cute. Hey, Quinn. Now I'm wondering, what would happen if I'd have gone outside earlier? Yeah, we are too. Some of us have seen the Sasquatch before, and some are just believers, and some of them are sitting on the fence. Boo won't get me. Boo loves me. I don't know why. I just get the feeling I need to sit out there. Robin, what is going on with you tonight? You're just singing and singing and singing? I have my coffee. Yeah, I spoke to a gentleman on the phone who is actually going to be my realtor, and he called me again today. I talked to him yesterday for about an hour, and then today again for about an hour. This guy's got more stories than you can possibly imagine, and I'm going to meet up with him in Honobby this weekend. Hey, Squatched Bobby. Hi, Andy. And I'm hoping to look at some property. His stories are incredible, though, Carrie. I mean, I was shocked. He knew this guy for like 50 years, and it wasn't until recently that the guy told him that he had Sasquatch encounters when he was a teenager. And I mean, I just asked him point blank if there was Sasquatch on the property, that's why they couldn't sell it. And he started laughing, and I thought he was making fun of me. And he said, "Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are you a Bigfoot believer?" And then come to find out, he knows Udell, he knew Robert Dotson, he knows a lot of the same people I know, and he knows some of his really close friends that he trusts 100% with his life have come forward and started telling him stories. This guy is loaded with stories. So I'm hoping I can get him on camera when I go to Honobby and sit down and do an interview with him and just let him tell. And if he doesn't want to be on camera, maybe I can just use his voice and just let him tell the stories. Because, you know, he is a realtor. I don't know if he wants to be seen. But then again, so is Udell. You know, so I don't know, but I can't wait. I'm excited. Wenches, how dare you? Of course you are, Carrie. I know, right, Arena? I'm excited. Good night, Carrie. God bless you. I hope you sleep well, hon. Don't be too excited about your trip. You'll have fun. You hear that? I heard that. Woo! No, I don't think so, Chris. Come on, babies. Carrie's destination, he's going to Florida. Him and a group, I think 10 of them are going to Florida with a bunch of cameras, and they want proof. They want to get some good material. They want to see a Sasquatch on camera. How you doing, Bobby? Okay, Bat. Are you going to throw things? I hear you. You can talk to me? Say, hey. Okay, okay, so skunk ape. So slap my hand. Whoa. They could, Sue. You never know. You're punch drunk? That's cute, Robin. I get that way when I'm overtired, but you know that already. I get silly when I'm overtired. Like 2 going on 3 days of not going to sleep. Oh yeah, I'm punch drunk. I just certainly hope, and I'll say this, this is my second or third, I just hope no one comes in here drunk. It's very hard to be nice to people that are drinking if they don't realize how they're acting. But unless they're mean, we don't get rid of them anyway. Right, AKA. I wish my coffees kept me awake, you know? Oh, really? I'll have to check it out. Really, Sue? Totally missed what you said. I think it was Chrissy, or what did Kathy say? I missed it, I'm sorry. If you will, Kathy, and email me, hon. If you email me, I'll help you with your vertigo. It's it's pretty bad when you don't feel good. I know the feeling. Hey, Bob. How are you tonight? It's walking. Do you hear that? Did you guys hear that? Okay, Rick. That had to be pretty close. Go get your coffee, sweetie. Good night, Rick. God bless you. Yeah, that's what I said, Mike. It's pretty close. That's walking. Good. Good night, Dolly. God bless you, hon. Hope you sleep well. That's what I said. There was a mouth pop. And something thrown. You guys having fun out there? No, it's not me. I'm sitting in my window. Hi, Doodle. How are you? Okay, Riata. Good night. Love you. God bless. Good night, Bill. God bless you too. There's that owl again. Hey, Joe. How are you? Don't mess your pants. Yeah, they throw things, but not very big things here. You're working, Doodle? There it is again. Are you working too, Joe? Haven't seen you around lately. Hear that? Listen. You hear that? Yeah, plus something keeps getting thrown. The dogs are going crazy down the street. I don't know. I can't see anything. Hey, come on, babies. Come on, babies. Martha. No, there's no tracks out here. My ground is rock solid. We haven't had any rain in so long, and I mean, you can't even kick up any mud, any dust. It's just rock hard. Ooh. Hi, Khaki. How are you? Hey, Ryan. Ryan, aren't you the one that said you were going to draw me a picture for my t-shirts? I've been waiting. Haven't done the t-shirt thing yet. I want a hoodie. It says "Lady in the Woods." depends, Shasta, but I don't think, really don't agree with a lot of people that say that they're killing machines because I've had way too many non aggressive encounters, and so have a lot of other people that I've heard. But you never know. I can't say that for all of them, but I think they're just like people. Some of them have attitudes, some of them don't. Come on. Okay, ilo. Aishi state ima. Watch him throw something at me again. Here's walking again. Quinn, why'd you delete Mike's comment? Shh. Exactly, Papa. You don't know. Anything is unpredictable. So are people. You're taking chances no matter where you go. Respect seems to be a common. Whoa, what the heck? This is how I think. If you're respectful in the woods, respectful with people, respectful around your neighborhood, you get a different reaction when you have respect for things, for people, for places. Your whole demeanor is different if you understand respect. Oh, great. Brown just went live. Nope. Not until I put my boot scoots on. Good night, Brian. God bless you too. Sleep well. There's lots of activity out here tonight. I don't know what it is. Of course, because I can't see anything. What's twice tonight, Ramona? Yeah, we all agree with that too, Shasta. Because people all over the world have a different view, and when they've had encounters, they don't sound the same. There might be things that are similar, but there's a lot of discrepancies and there's a lot of differences. There's a lot of opinions. One person's opinion of 6 foot tall, 7 foot tall, 10 foot tall is completely different than the next person's perfectionism that says I know exactly where 12 foot is. So, and the girth and the color. Okay, thank you, Ramona. And the facial features and the types and oh my goodness, and the feet. I mean, there's so many differences. It's incredible. I think that's what happened to the first cat that died here, Sue. I don't know of another cat that's died, but and I know a lot of the kittens came up missing, but I'm pretty sure it was the owls or the fox or whatever. Oh. I was wondering why you deleted this comment. I was like, wait a minute. 45 footer? Oh my gosh, I think I would die of a heart attack. In fact, I know I would die of a heart attack if I saw a 45 footer. Wow, what was that? What did you say, what did you say, Cosmic? I missed that. Do you hear that, Mike? You spoke in tongues. I didn't speak in tongues. Oh, no, that's a Native American. That wasn't in tongues, hon. No, you're not bad. This is how we learn. And hey, I could be totally wrong. You know, every state, I mean, every place that has their own Native American tribes don't say all the words the same either. You know, so I could be saying it totally wrong for this for this area. I'm just going by what I've been taught. Hey, Blue, how are you? Yeah, it's King Kong. You ain't kidding. Hey, Tony, you still here? Same here, Bobby. I keep hearing a who. Woo! See? Do you hear that? Okay, Tony, how's your wife? I finally found you a place, Tony, to get you the THC oil for your wife. Yep, I'm listening. Woo! Yell at them, Bobby. Tell them to stop it. They did that on my camper. I just yelled at them. They quit. Hear that? Oh my goodness, Pamela. Woo! It's a long day, Pamela. Oh my goodness, is she okay? Listen. Oh my gosh. That's good to hear. Hello? Hey, Lewis, how are you, sweetie? I haven't seen you in a while. Woo! Oh, I'm glad to hear you're working. Woo! See that? Can you guys hear that? Woo! Don't you dare. They want you to come out and play, Bobby. Yeah, I know, Louis. I have to go to my computer and read what you guys wrote because I missed both of them. They were too long and too big and I can't read them. So give me a minute, I'll be right back. You guys keep listening. Please. The heck was that? Hey, Derek. Welcome back. Woo! Hear it? Woo! It's gotta be an owl. It keeps imitating me. Go get more coffee, Bob. I need more too. No, I didn't kick anything. I have no idea, Shasta. Absolutely none. Stop it, cryptid. Woo! Woo! Hear that? Did you guys hear that? That was cute. It's like they were telling me to shut up. Yeah, I could find on the property that I used to go to, I could find bedding areas. In fact, I found this one area that there were trees bent over about 8 foot off the ground, snapped off, all pointing the same direction, and it was going around in a circle. Plus there was a big tree, and around that big tree were a bunch of great big rocks, and then the ground was completely matted down. And I swear that was their bedding area. And every time I went to that area, my camera would shut off. And I actually made it there with my camera once, and then they moved. So after that, they moved someplace else, and I promised them I wouldn't go back out. But did you guys hear that reply? It was like a who and then a grunt. Like them telling me to shut up. That was cute. Woo, woo. Oh, I don't doubt that, Ryan. Yeah, they did tell me, I guess. or I'm going to turn the light off and go get some coffee. No, I didn't. I haven't felt well, so I haven't been anywhere. But I'm going to turn the light off and I'm going to go get some coffee. That'll give you guys a couple minutes here by yourself with the light off to see if they come up to the window, okay? So anybody who's inverted, hold on, it's an airplane. Okay, anyways, that was my refrigerator that popped. All right, I'll be right back. Anything? I turn the lights out up here. Dang, I wish I could see better. Yeah, what's wrong with your leg, cryptid? Inquiring minds want to know. Boy, it got awful quiet. Hello? Wherever that was across the street. Hello? I think I see eye shine. Can't tell because it's between the trees. It's very hard looking out of the screen. If there's one little thing on the screen. Yeah, Mike. How come it is that we could hear them walking so close but not see them? Number one, I didn't hear them walk away, did you? Good night, Robin. God bless you. Nothing that I know of, Bob. Yeah, well, if you didn't hear him walk away, then they gotta still be here. Those footfalls were heavy. Okay, I hear something in the grass. That's across the street. Come on, babies. Yeah, I know they've done that before, Bobby. Right next to my truck. They just threw something. Yeah, they're still here. Thank you. You heard that, right? Well, they just threw something, Michael. Because I said they weren't here. Come on, babies. You gonna talk to me? Exactly, Chris. Oh, cool. They're still doing stitches there? The ones you have to take out? Oh, really, Cryptid? Dang. There's another pop. Why are you debating on going to the ER? What's the matter, Tony? Tony? It's complicated. What am I gonna do with you? What's the main symptom that you have that you would think to go to the hospital? Are you having chest pains? Whoa. That was loud. What are you guys doing over there? Huh? Did you hear that? Oh my goodness, Cryptid. It just freaks me out. They use glue here too. Hey, Tina. Tony, are you going to go to the ER? Whoa. Red welts? When did you get bit? Yeah, I heard it snap. Come play over here so I can see you. Yep, I don't know if it was a tree snap or I didn't hear it hit something. Can't tell you what that was. Yeah, it did sound like a limb snap. Come on, babies. Come on. Were you gonna give me grief now? That's really weird, cryptid. What do you mean you may go get some? It means you have to drive to the store. Tony, do you have anybody with you? While you're going to the store, why don't you put ice on it for me, hon? What the heck is going on out here? There's all kinds of movement out here, guys. Both sides of the house, to the right and to the left. What the heck? Whoa. Yeah, I know, but don't you have a child there with you or something? Get ice on it and then go to the hospital. Palpitations are not a good thing. It's true, Bobby. We're in deep doo-doo then. But get ice on it. Good night, Wayne. Okay. All right, Pat. Wish someone would get a picture of it, Ryan. Hi, American. How are you? Welcome back. I want to see pictures, cryptid. A lot of activity here right now tonight. What? What do you mean you're on your way to Arkansas? No, Tony. If you're having heart palpitations and you've been bit, you need to put ice on it and you need to go to the emergency room. Palpitations is not good with any kind of bite. Oh, okay, you're joking. I thought you were serious. I was like, what? It's like, wait a minute. Are you going to Honaby with me tomorrow? I mean, the next couple days? If so, that's fine, but, you know, let me know first. Tony got bit by something. He doesn't know what he got bit by. He's got red welts and he's got heart palpitations. And he doesn't even have Benadryl. So I'm yelling at him as usual. Tony, listen to me. Heart palpitations is not a good thing after you've been bit. No bueno. Not good. Hey, hey. Come on, Pat, let's go. Get in your vehicle, get yourself down here. We'll go to Honaby together. Come on, let's go. Especially not following a bite. Absolutely not. If you didn't have heart palpitations, I wouldn't say anything. I'd just tell you put ice on it. But if you're having heart palpitations, you need to go to the ER. They need to make sure whatever it is, whatever poison it isn't already destroying your heart. Well, you're welcome anytime, Pat. It's totally chaos at my house, but it doesn't mean we have to stay inside. Not only am I a nurse, but I'm a EMT, and I've been doing this a long time. Hi, Lindy. He doesn't know American. I don't agree with him, Brandon. Hi, Brandon. How are you, sweetie? Hey, Matt. Matt the Brat. Because the whole reason for a wax candle is to soften up the earwax, right? And then it sort of like suctions, so it attaches to the earwax candle. But in the meantime, the heat can cause damage to your ear, irreversible damage. You know, if one drop, or I don't know. I have not ever had any good results out of them. The best thing you can use if you have ear problems, especially a lot of wax, is to go to the store and buy yourself that little teeny bottle that's earwax removal. All it is gel peroxide. Put it in your ears 30 minutes before you take a shower. Don't take it out, just leave it in there for 30 minutes. Then get in the shower and cool, Ramona. And then take a warm shower and stick your head underneath your ear, underneath the warm water. Hey, Gator. Do not put cotton tips in your ears. Do not put anything else in your ears. But if you use that every time you take a shower, you'll have no more earwax and you'll be able to hear. And it gets rid of tinnitus. And you can actually, people that have had vertigo have actually lost their vertigo when they fix their ears. That's my stomach. Yeah, too bad you don't have the money. You can just fly. You can just drive down here real quick, and then we can go to Honaby together. That's why I said I wish you girls lived closer. I want to go up and see Cat. I've got lots of things. Because they don't do anything but loosen it. They don't let them out. They actually don't pull earwax out. So you're warming them up, but you're not doing them anything with it. It doesn't pull the earwax out. It never has. I've tried them. I tried them just to make sure because I'd heard of them, but I'd never used them. So I went ahead and bought them. I don't think they work at all. I think they actually can cause more damage. Like I said, go to Walmart and buy that stuff that I told you. All it is earwax removal. It's a little teeny bottle, white bottle with one of those bulbs that comes with it. And all that little gel stuff no, I wouldn't use olive oil either because olive oil can harden. I would not use olive oil or coconut oil, anything like that. Use that stuff that you get in Walmart because it is gel peroxide. It is the best thing to soften and loosen up the earwax without doing damage. I'm hearing movement out here. I'm going to turn the air off again. Hold on. I'll be right back. Would your mama always use on you? Matt, what did your mom use on you? Oh my goodness. No, Mike, don't be telling them that. People will actually, you would not believe how people will try just about anything. Guys, put nothing in your ears, please, except for that peroxide stuff. Nothing. I'm telling you, they're all a waste of money. And I mean, every time you take a shower, put that stuff in your ears. Every single time. You will get the wax out, and you'll never have a buildup. Hey, Belle. Oh my gosh. You boys better knock it off. Don't use a bobby pin. Oh my gosh. No Q-tips. Q-tips will push it back to... Don't use Q-tips, guys. And don't use... Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with you guys? Please, no Q-tips and no bobby pins. They have those little curettes that you can buy to clean out your ears if you have to scratch them or something, but right, Lindy, and no beans either. Bobby, I'm telling you, you're young enough, you keep it up. When you get older, you're going to have hearing problems, and you'll find out why. Oh my gosh, you boys, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Hi, Christy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this got to be a guy night, a guy thing. You guys are crazy. You don't ever put nothing metal in your ear. What is wrong with you? You're not old. I'm 20 years older than you. I have better hearing. No Q-tips. Q-tips are the same size as the inside of your ear. All they do is push the wax back to the eardrum. Stop using Q-tips. I'm not listening to you, boys. I'm not listening to you. It is just an ear cleaner. It's a wax removal. It's a small dropper with an ear plunger next to it. I don't use the plunger. I just use the ear wax. All it is gel peroxide. And you just pour it, you put 5 drops in your ears, and you put them in 30 minutes before you take a shower. Then you run the warm water on your ears. It will take the wax out, no damage done, and you do it every time you take a shower. You will never have wax buildup. Right, Gator? Aren't they crazy? They're making me nuts tonight. All of them. But I wouldn't stick anything in my ear. Nothing. How you doing, Miss Christie? Are you recovered from your trip? It is, Michael. That's the choice you're going to have to take, American. I am Q-tip prejudice, and that's it. Quit being stubborn, Bobby. Just listen to me. They're all bad, aren't they? I'm telling you. I think you chased all my Sasquatch away. Where's mine, Bob? Oh yeah, Gator, did you put your estate sale online? Whoa. No, you can't. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I heard something tonight, but I couldn't tell you it was vocals. I heard a lot of whoops. Oh my gosh, Chev, you better be joking. Oh my goodness. You boys are gonna kill me. Yeah, we heard footsteps. Heard a lot of stuff tonight. And they're throwing stuff, but I've heard stick break, tree snap. Yeah, I know, right? Gator, Miss D. Did you put your garage sale or your estate sale online? You should do it online. You'll sell a lot. Isn't this Monday night? 11:30 Monday night, and we got this activity. Did Joe go bye-byes? Bobby. Well, I didn't get to say goodnight. Why is my light going on and off down there? Oh, you just make a gallery, Gator, and post it to, you can either do it on Facebook or You can do it in a lot of places. Twitter, you can do it on a lot of places where you put your stuff up. Okay, American. Yeah, Joe was here. They circled you? Wow, were you scared? You weren't scared, you were just excited? Woo! Pappy. You have to join the boys, don't you, Pappy? Yeah, I gave my daughter my doll collection. I figured it'd get destroyed here eventually. And she's who I'd pass it to anyway. So I figured I'd just give it to her now. I haven't been able to do half the stuff I said I was going to do. I feel so bad, and I apologize to you guys. There's so many things that I wanted to do. I wanted to show you guys how to make the your own apple cider vinegar. There's quite a few things that I can show you guys how to do, and I just haven't been able. Excuse me. Quiet, Bob. Did I tell you how much that stupid test is going to cost? I see the doctor on Wednesday. Anywhere from $900 to $2,500 to swallow a pill that you don't recover. I talked to my doctor on Wednesday, see if he'll get it set up, find out if I can prepay some of it or pay payments on it, and then go from there and see what happens, because that's what I need. I need that pill test, because I will not have another EGD. No, all it is you swallow a pill that's got a... What was that? You swallow a pill that's got a camera in it. Goes down your throat, into your stomach, through your intestines, and then you excrete it. But the whole time you have all these electrodes attached to you, and it follows all the way through and shows them everything. Hey Shadow, how are you? Welcome back. The bad and sad part is the pill costs next to nothing. It's the doctor who watches it that charges so much. And I'm hoping I can get it done outside of the hospital. Come on. I'm here. I wish I had my heating pad right now, but I'm here. So Christy, are you and Scott going to get online and tell your story? Guess who's coming on my live chat next week? Yeah, probably 10 to 1 because I don't see him. I don't hear him. Dixie cryptid. You, Bobby? Cam from Dixie Cryptid. Yep. And I'm going to see if I can do a video interview with a guy that I just met that has a bunch of, yeah, me too, Lindy. I hope Tony's not still here. He better not still be here. I was supposed to have Frost Dude and Baby Cakes on, but they've been working and working and working, so... Who, Mike? Christy? Bobby, behave yourself. Oh, don't be jealous, Pat. You're going to have your chance, too. Okay. All right. So you were asking Christy if she had headaches or stomach aches, etc. Is that what you said? Okay. That's what I thought, Mike. So, Christy, did you have any of those? No, I didn't, Christy. I missed it. I was trying. Like I said, it goes by so fast. I can't see them. I miss so many of you guys' conversations. I'm sorry. And I can actually see movement off to the right. Oh, yeah, like me. I had Troy do that, and it makes him mad. You don't do that. That's an absolute no-no. That's one of the first things I learned when I was on an expedition. Was groping. Michael. Yeah, I understand that, Christy. Growls are a challenge. Roars are a challenge. You know, you just don't do things like that. That's what all of us have learned that so far that I know. This is the first thing Troy taught me. I hear you. I actually see movement, guys. To the right by my son's car. I can't see well enough because of the light, but I know I can definitely see the reflection off the bumper, and it keeps going dark. Who wants to see me go live at the ditch? Say A. So say I. Is that what that was supposed to be? I. I thought you were going to bed, Bobby. There's another pop. I know you're there. No, but if you go live, we'll jump on. You know that, Bobby. These guys do this all the time. One of these days they'll walk out in front of the camera. Maybe. Hear that? Oh, you tease us with going out there and then you do that. Bobby, you're bad. Well, you can. You want to, Christy? You want to jump on the live with me? Whoa. You guys hearing all this out here? Dang. Yeah, I know. Bobby said he's going to go live and then he doesn't. I don't know what you just heard. Something got thrown. Because I'm irritating them. You guys can't see my hands. Okay, Christy, I'm going to go downstairs and get my husband's phone and give you the phone number, okay? I'll put it on Messenger. I'll give you the phone number on Messenger, and then you can just call it, okay? That sound like a plan? All right, I'll be right back, guys. Watch for squatches. Christy, send me a messenger. Just say hello on Messenger so I can send it to you. I'm going to go down and get the phone. Man, I got a weird smell out here, guys. It almost smells like pickles. Christy said give her a minute. But it smells like pickles. What a weird smell. Have you ever smelled pickles before? Seriously, it smells like pickles. Ooh. Yeah. Sour squatches. Kosher dills. I love dill pickles. They better not be eating them without me. Oh man, I gotta keep this phone on because I don't know how to work it. Okay, Pappy. Good night. God bless you, hon. Pickle man. I couldn't tell you what it is, but let me tell you this. It seriously smells like pickles. Love you, Pappy. Cryptid, didn't you say goodnight twice already? I'm saying goodnight to Cryptid, and next thing I know, there he is again. Are you leaving, Ramona? Aww. Good night, hon. God bless you. Love you too. Yeah, I was having computer issues earlier. Facebook kept locking up, and then... There they go again. Well, Cryptid, email me and let's get your leg taken care of. Yeah, YouTube did the same thing to me. Every time I get off of it, off YouTube, and I come back on, they want me to sign back in. It's never been that way. What are you doing over there? See, I told you they were to the right. Excuse me, that's where all the noise is. That's where I keep seeing the shadow. Excuse me, whatever they're doing, they're having fun. Hear all that? They're playing between the houses, I bet you. Oh, stop. I hate you, you stupid phone. Yeah, weather makes my husband's arthritis act up pretty bad. And it's supposed to rain. He was hurting pretty bad tonight. I cannot get him to take the CBD oil 3 times a day or 4 times a day. He takes it once and says it doesn't work. I just found this out that he wasn't taking it like he was supposed to. Here you go. Hello?
Hey,
Hey.
can y'all hear me?
Kinda. Hold on. Let me see if I can do something with the... Okay.
How's that sound?
Can you guys hear her? I hear something in the background. What's that?
That's my computer. I gotta turn it down.
Oh.
How's it? There we go.
Okay, can you guys hear her? Say hello, Christy.
Okay.
No, that's okay, not hello. Hello? Hi, Christy.
Hi, everybody. How are y'all doing tonight? I'm trying to get, yeah, like you said, I'm having trouble with this stupid, YouTube thing.
Yeah, YouTube has its moments.
Yeah, I know. Stupid, retarded.
YouTube's retarded. Hey, I didn't know YouTube was a person, but I think we can put them all in a group.
You think we could?
Yep. In a heartbeat. I think the consensus would be, yep. Anyways, so tell us about your excursion.
Oh my God. Scott he's got a lot of stuff to put together, but I tell you what, I have like the experience at Talk was awesome. It wasn't, you know, how we didn't feel threatened or nothing.
Right.
And I didn't feel threatened out here, but we did some experiments, and I'm not gonna give the telltales away, but I'll tell you what, we were circled by them. We actually started a fire, and we sat by the fire, and we was talking, and then we started whooping, and Scott had these sticks that he was clacking together, and they were coming in, and you can hear them walking around us, and I started getting freaked out a little bit. You know, it was just a hair-raising experience. You know, because when that happened with you, I was in a tent, so I didn't think too much about it. You know, but I was in the open with these two guys. You know,
Yeah.
like, oh my God, you know, and then Patrick let out this roar, and it was not a nice roar, and I hit, a vibration hit me, and when I tell you it peed him off, and I told him, I said, dude, I said, you pissed him off, excuse my French, but I'm like, oh, you shouldn't have did that. I'm like, I started freaking out. I was like, they don't like you. I told him straight up.
It sounds like something I would say too.
Yeah, he made them mad when he did that roar. He went, roar! You know,
Oh,
instead
yeah.
of going, you know, whoop, 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 you know, or I was going, whoop, 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 like that, you know, like a little monkey sound.
Yeah.
And they responded to it.
Yeah.
So.
But you don't
You know,
roar.
it was-
You don't roar. I mean, what are you gonna go in front of a lion and roar in his face? He's gonna take your head off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, dude, don't do that. I'm like, that is crazy.
What'd he say?
Oh, he didn't say nothing. He walked away from me.
Yeah.
And
Well.
I had a bullseye on my head, and you know they got wild pigs out there too. So I was kind of surfing the area. I wasn't trying to blind nobody, but he kept telling me to put my thing down because he's like, you know, you can't do that. And I'm like, I know, but I mean, I don't want to be blind to a point where I can't see anything, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, your light is kind of bright though. You need one of those those real. I'll tell you what works the best, and that's a really cheap dollar store headlamp. They only see us. They're not bright. They're not gonna make a Sasquatch turn their head or growl at you, but they're bright enough. I'm not eating anything. They're bright enough to where you can see where you're walking and see if something comes running up. They're just not very bright. They're perfect. They're only like $1. But they're the perfect headlamp. But if you buy those real bright things like a lot of people do, all you're going to do is, because these, once they've got their night vision, you just blinded them and they're not very happy. Either that or get a green light, because they don't mind the green lights. I've shown my green light straight into one's face and they didn't even flinch. So they don't have a problem with the green light. They have a real problem with a bright light, and your light is bright.
Yeah, that was a different light I had.
Oh, well.
I had a totally different one. This one was one that came in. Yeah, no, this one, it wasn't the one that he was using. No, this was something else, you know.
All right, so what else did they do?
Oh, they did some whoops, and then Scott heard some kind of weird. He said it sounded like a hyena, like it went something. I think it was like the chatter, you know.
Yeah, people have said that before. It sounds like a hyena. It's their laugh. It's their laugh.
It's something. I don't know. And then we found multiple.
Exactly,
we found
cryptid. Hold on. Exactly, cryptid. That's exactly. He said a crazy chicken. That's what it sounds like, right?
Yeah, that's what it exactly sounded like. You're right, cryptid. I'm on the computer now, so I can see everything.
Okay. So go ahead. Sorry.
And then, like I said, they did several experiments, but I don't want to put that out the bag for y'all. So
No, you don't have. No, you don't have to, hon. Just tell us how you felt and your experience. Don't worry about that.
No, well, let me tell you, I mean, going from your trip kind of made me feel a little bit better going into this trip. You know, that's why I wanted to experience it and meet y'all. So it gives me a better standpoint. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
which is why I chose Falk for everybody to go to, because there's just not the aggression there. It's a great place to go to
no,
get started.
no, it's not. And I actually enjoyed that more than I did the Mississippi area. You know what I'm saying?
Well, also depends on who you
I
go with.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. There's some people that they don't like it when they sent that vibe out. Let me tell you, it didn't zap me, but I felt it. I could feel the ringing, the humming in my ear. I felt this strange vibration in my whole body, and I'm going, okay, you just made them mad.
Yeah.
For what you did.
Yep, I felt that before. That humming in your ears, almost like you've listened to something for too long. You walk away and your ears are kind of humming still from it. And that vibration in your body is unmistakable. Unmistakable.
Yeah, it was. Oh, Derek asked me, is this my first experience with Sasquatch? No, to be honest with you, because when I go out on my expeditions with Scott, the very first time we went out together, I mean, I'm talking about way back when, in the first video, you could see me and Scott walking around, and that's when, Dee told me about not howling out, like I use the word that she does, like she goes, Okihina.
Yeah.
I say, stay in my, well, I felt them being out there. I just picked up that vibration from them. So,
Yeah.
not physically seeing them yet, no. But feeling them and seeing footprints and structures, yes. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh, look who's in here. Oh my goodness. Tony Hill.
Tony.
Yes.
I'm telling you, if your palpitations are still going on, I'm going to come down there and rattle your cage.
She's gonna whip your hiney, Tony.
Yeah. Hello, Derek. Okay, so, all right, so let me ask you this. Did you guys sleep out there?
No, we stayed at a campground and we went out there. I mean, we went nonstop. I mean, it was just run. And I'm like, I got to rest, it was just too much for me. I had to slow down a little bit, because it's so hot.
Yeah.
You can't really, I mean, we're walking around doing this and that and everything else, and, they're tracking through the woods, and it's like, oh, and plus this time I got eaten up by mosquitoes, so.
Yeah.
Thank God it wasn't red bugs or ticks,
Yeah. Well, I honestly think that the reason that, and I'm just going to put this out there, I know I told her I'm going to have her come on, but Ramona has had some really serious issues after Falk, because remember me saying to everybody, be careful what you wish for, when you see them, you can't unsee them, and it's not as exciting as you think it is because it can do damage. Well, Ramona had that face-to-face in her window. I mean, she saw them that close, and she actually started having nightmares and couldn't sleep and anxiety. Now, she's finally got that calmed down, but I think that's one of the reasons that she left before you came on, because she's got to deal with it. And look at how long it's been since Falk, and she's still dealing with it. So, I know that there's a lot of people that want to see them, but I'm telling you, the first time you actually see one, guys, it can be life-changing. I mean, so life-changing. It depends on where your brain and your, how you handle things. But it's just not exciting. It is while you're in the moment, but after that, it's like PTSD.
Yeah, some people can't. Some people can't handle it.
Exactly. I mean, and look at me. I've spent 4 years in the woods, and it took me my first, the sighting with the two of them, and I was so excited about that baby, just like, I knew that big fellow was there in Falk, but I was afraid to go any closer, because had he stepped out of that tree line, I bet you 10 to 1, I'd have had the same feeling I had up there on the property. I mean, it's great to see them at a distance and see the shadows and the eye shine and stuff, and you get excited. But man, I'll tell you what, when you have your face to face and you're that close to them, your whole demeanor of your life changes. I mean, you can have serious post-traumatic stress disorder and sleep paralysis and all kinds of stuff because your brain doesn't wrap around what you actually saw. And now it's not just an excitement. Now it's real. And man, it's hard. It's really hard. And I'm glad that you're
Yeah.
getting the experience that you're getting now, because I'm hoping that when you go to sleep and say if you do have one, from a distance, that you can put it where it needs to be, because when you have your first encounter, because I know, Christy, like Pat and some of the rest of you guys, you're strong-willed, like I am. We're strong-willed females. But man, it cut me to the bone. I know Bob has had 10,000 times more experience than me, but he's had PTSD over it. I'm telling you,
Wow.
this stuff is not. Yeah, Mike just said he threw up. The whole. Yeah, and Tony's saying the faces can haunt you. You're not kidding. This stuff, it just infiltrates your entire existence. And
Well, I guess, Steve, what you got to do is, most people who have the mindset of, how do I say it, in some ways, I mean, everybody has different encounters and everybody handles it a different way. And, like for me, and most people who are like me, who see things everywhere you go, every time you're doing something in the woods, I've seen things, I mean, I don't want people to think I'm nuts, but, being that I've been guessing things straightforward, I guess my mindset is not ready for it just yet. That's why I'm preparing myself for certain things.
right.
But I told Scott, when he went on the first expedition with Patrick up to where he was at, I told Scott, I said, who's wearing a red shirt? And he's like, what? What did you say? I said, who's wearing a red shirt? And he sent me a picture when he got to the campground. Guess what color shirt he was wearing?
You're kidding.
Red. And then on this trip, we because I had met him up, I had went and picked Scott up, and we towed his camper up there, and before I met Patrick. So I was like, just remember the word blue. And he looked at me and said, why? I said, just remember the word blue. And as soon as we was going to find an area where he can call him and find out where he was at, he pulled up in his truck, and he got out the truck, and I said, what color shirt is he wearing? He said, blue. So that's where my mind is, and feelings of certain things it's getting stronger. I'm feeling all kind of different things now. I don't know why. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And last night, we went out to eat, and this place is called Zia's down here in New Orleans. I told them that I did not want to go eat there. I just don't like the food there anymore.
Yeah.
Well, my boyfriend's daughter wound up getting food poisoning. She was sick today, so yeah.
Yeah. That, I mean, there's where we were talking when I was talking to Tex today. I jumped on his live because he talks about that paranormal stuff all the time. And that's timed out. You need to get rid of him permanently. Anyway, one of the main things I was trying to get across, and I don't know if I did it very well, but there's many facets to this whole cryptid thing, whether it's paranormal or not. There's a multifaceted, just like our lives. But as far as they're concerned, I've asked the Lord to take some of that away from me to where I pick up on people's feelings, because it gets overwhelming at times. Sometimes I can be sitting here and automatically Chev will pop in my mind, and I'll start praying for him or start crying, and then he turns around, gets on the live chat and says he's been, he's been hurting. And I mean, I don't even, never seen Sheb, but, I can picture him in my head. And it's really weird. Out there, when I'm out there, sometimes I'll pick up those kind of feelings, and sometimes I'll just squash them. I'll push them aside because I don't want them. And other times when I get the giddy feeling, like when Boo's around, I'm totally focused on that. You know what I'm saying? So I think a lot of us have that same thing, that we can pick that up, but a lot of us don't want to use it. It's just too creepy, you know? It's just
Yeah, it is.
it's too creepy. And you have to question your own sanity sometimes, because I've walked past somebody, actually bumped into them, turned around and said, "I'm sorry." And they said, "No problem." I said, "No, I'm sorry." And they said, "For what?" And I said, "For what you're going through." And they look at me like I'm crazy, and I stopped doing it. I can't do it anymore. I just have to stop doing that. But the main issue is when you're out there in the woods and you got all these feelings popping at you from different directions, okay? I just focus in on one. I try to focus in on one. And I think that's one of the reasons that I have such close encounters, because I'm focusing on one. I'm just focusing on the one that I can like hear the loudest or feel the most. That's what I focus on. And I try to spend my time wanting to get to know that one. And that's what I do. And that's what I do sitting in this window. If I sit here and I have multiple, I'm not saying that I can feel all the energies out there, because I can't. What I'm just saying is sometimes I just get the feeling that it's Boo, because it's a giddy feeling, or I get I'm not so sure about this, and the next thing you know, cryptid pops up and says, "Are you having a bad feeling?" I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is crazy, stop it," and he's talking about DMs. This stuff happens all the time, but I still was not, even doing all this, I still was not prepared for my face-to-face. I thought I was.
Exactly.
I thought I was. I didn't have any problem at that time. At the time, I was so excited. But afterwards, yeah, it took a while. It took quite a while. So I know I can feel what you're going through, as far as that's concerned. And I hope that your first encounter is a non-aggressive one. And I'm pretty sure yours will be a non-aggressive, because you're not an aggressive person.
Exactly.
But I certainly hope that you're prepared. I don't want to scare anybody, but I certainly hope you're prepared, because I thought I was. I certainly thought I was.
That's why I said, thank you for inviting me to the thing. Even though I got to spend a day, it was like a lifetime with family members. Believe me, I enjoyed myself.
I'm glad you did.
I wouldn't have it any other way. So if you do it next year, I'll make sure that hopefully I won't be working where I'm at now. Hopefully I'll be in a better place, and I'll be able to take off a couple more days,
Yeah. Hello, Huntress. Welcome. Christy, let me ask you this. When you first got there with Patrick, okay, and you guys were, just getting to know each other or whatever, did you automatically sense that they were there? Was it an automatic thing?
Yes.
Okay, so when you left, did you feel like they were happy or not happy?
I felt like they were happy.
Okay, so they got past him then.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. See, and that's something I was trying to explain too. Their temperaments are they change so quickly, just like ours do. I mean, all it took was, but it's almost like, okay, he roared, they got mad at him, showed him that they were mad, and then they got over it. How are they demonic or all evil? I don't understand that concept. I think they're more like us, or we're more like them than we know.
Yeah, they're not demonic and evil. If they were demonic and evil, they would be killing every person that would go out in the woods. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're demonic. They just, like you said, they're just a higher source of indigenous people that live in the forest. That's why I call them the forest people.
Yeah, me too. And I think that if they were truly as mean as people thought they were, I think that there'd be less population in this here United States.
Yeah, they would have, like I said, they would have 10,000 more people missing. You know.
Exactly.
I just don't. I don't understand why people call them that. Now, like when when we was talking about it, the ones that had the aggressive encounters, they probably walked up on either the person had bad telltale signs about them, and they're walking in with disrespect, and they can feel that energy, and they know it, and they're gonna, come back to that person and be like, here, I'm here, rah, get out of my woods.
Yeah.
Or if they got children around, or, we even say, like you said, like the road Bigfoots, the ones that get thrown out of the clan, and they're looking for another clan to get with or whatever, they probably mad, and, people cross their path, and it's like, hey, I'm here, get out of my way. I'm bigger than you, and I can sure take you on.
Yeah, and I think a lot of them have spent enough time getting to know humans, the way some of the things that some people do, that they just want no part of us, some of them. So I think that the best way, they know how big they are, they know how bad they are, all they got to do is growl and you're gone. But to a lot of people, that's pure aggression, and I wouldn't consider it aggression. I would just, put my hands up and say sorry and back out. But the thing is, that same Sasquatch could be decent to you a week later,
Exactly, and of course, yeah, we did hear a growl, and Patrick said back up slow, so we backed up slow, and we got out of that one area. I was glad to get out of there, because when he did that, I even heard the growl. I was like, what was that? And he's like, that was a growl. And I'm like, they don't like you. I'm thinking this. I'm like,
I'm glad you said that.
Like you.
I'm glad you said that. I mean, I don't know. I think I picked that up on the live chats many times that there, and sometimes we can do that. And I promise you, there's not one of us that won't at some point do this, but we get comfortable in our knowledge. And so what we think we know can be changed in a split second. Because I can go out there and say, like here on my property, yeah, I know these guys, they've been around for 4 years, and I just started to get to know them, and they don't do anything wrong, and they're not aggressive, and all of a sudden, bang, I get smacked in the top of the head with a rock, because there's one traveling through or something. You never know. There's no such thing as I mean, except for the fact that when you see them, but everything else, man, they can change in a newborn heartbeat.
Exactly. They temperament from day to day, just like us. Like you said, they have emotions like us. They have feelings like us, and they make babies like us, and they just try to live.
Hang on a second, Christy. Hang on a second, Christy. You boys better knock it off. Don't make me come down there. I mean it, all of you. Knock it off. Do you see that? Do you see what they're doing, Christy? Never fails.
What are they doing?
Pizza, bacon, cookies, pancakes, everything they're not allowed to have at night, and they all know it. They're having fun because we're talking. You boy.
Oh, that one eye. Yeah, I see Matt. It's Matt. It's Bob. Moses said Matt's under the stairs. We won't let him out.
Matt's stuck under the stairs.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just telling you, that was just a whole wild experience. I mean, I enjoyed, like I said, the weekend before last was with y'all, and then having to come out here and do this a different way, because what we did was more like camping and having a good time and letting them come in and be curious about us. This was more of a experimental issue to see if they would come and see what's going on.
Yours was more an expedition. Mine was just a meet and greet. I just wanted someplace for people that have never seen them to go, that in the event they did get seen, they would not be aggressive. And I was hoping and praying that it was still the way it was the year before and the year before, which it was. So I will definitely do it again next year. You know, I'll definitely have this again next year. Only I think I'll have it a little bit later. I might skip the Honubby conference next year and do it about that time, because then the temperature is perfect. You know, it's down in the 60s at night. You know, so and then we'll have to do it during the week, not a weekend, because during the week we found out that we had hardly any traffic. You know, but on the
Wow.
weekend we had so
Yeah.
many people in and out of there that you couldn't do anything. You found someone there that was interested? Okay, Martha.
Yeah, you was right because they had so much traffic going on, people in and out. You know, it's like, how you supposed to enjoy yourself when you got all that noise going on? You know?
Yeah, well, if you'd have been able to come the first couple days we were there, it was just Martha, myself, and Sarah the first night, and we had so much activity that night. It was crazy. And then the
Wow.
second night is when Pat and Claire showed up, and we still had a lot of activity, and Ramona. But come the weekend, everything calmed down, and it calmed down because there was so much people traffic. It was a weekend, so there was so much people traffic that, we seem to have lost, our connection. We saw eye shine and stuff. We heard stuff, but that's it. They didn't even bother coming in close except for whatever was in the camp that night. Whatever was in the camp that night actually opened the lid to my cast iron pan and put the lid back on without doing any destruction, because a raccoon couldn't have done that. And you clearly
No.
heard it. And then that's where Mamrona had her window encounter, you know?
That's just she actually saw it. See, I didn't even know that. I thought she said. I knew she said that it was trying to open the door.
Yeah, well,
But
they won't, they
I
don't.
didn't know she.
Yeah, you're right, Chev. I'm going to smack you guys with something. Anyways, no, what she did was they had put their hand on the side of her camper, and they just, like they did with mine up on the property, they just grabbed the door handle just fast enough. They're usually their door handle's locked, and I think they know it or something, but they just flip it. They just flick it to see if it does open. And it's unnerving. It's unnerving because they have fingers. It's not like a bear. These things can actually open your doors. I mean, it's unnerving. And then you realize you're in a small camper or tent, you have no place to go. I mean, so
Yeah.
that does hit you later on.
Well, that's
What
like
if?
with Pat. That's like with Pat when she said that they pushed the tent in, and I was waiting for that one to happen when I was laying down, because after me and her went in, after me and her went and laid down, and you and her were talking, and saw the shadows and stuff. I was like. I was like staring at the wall, just to see if they would rub it. But I heard the walking. I heard the shuffling outside of the tent.
Yeah.
And I felt them there, and I just laid there.
Yeah. Well, that's why I told Pat to come outside. I wanted her to come outside because when you're stuck inside of a tent and all you do is hear that kind of stuff, and like I remember I said when we had gone the year before that they had stepped on David's tent, stepped by his head, but that one growled at David. This one didn't growl at her. I think this was a young one, and it was just playing with her, but she had to yell at him because otherwise they probably would have landed on top of her, and she wouldn't have been too happy with that, right, Pat? But but the point was, I wanted her to come out of the tent, because once you're out, there's more control there than stuck inside. I mean, your brain can go on overdrive sitting inside that tent just wondering. But if you come out, it does something to you. I don't know how, but it just does. I'm just saying. You get out of the tent. You make sure you get out and you look around, and that way, you're face to face with something if something's there, and now you know what you're hearing. And if you don't see anything, it's like closure. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you have to
Exactly.
do, but you don't just stay. You do not stay inside the tent. You have to get out. Unless, of course, you hear, a hog grunt or a bear or something like that. And then, of course, you don't get out. But other than that, if you think it's a Sasquatch, definitely get out of the tent or get out of the RV. Come outside. you know. So I think that's the best thing for people to possibly do. And I will go, I'm hoping, like Kat invited me up to her property, and I'm hoping I can tent up there. And I plan on spending most of my time outside the tent because, you know, I'd rather, you know, see them, but I'd not see them inside the tent. I don't want to see a shadow walking by. I want to see them, you know. So I'm hoping that happens. In Honabi, I've got the perfect place for us to go, you know. So I'm excited about that. Ramona's going to show up there. Quite a few other people are going to be there, and we're going to have fun in Honabi.
Oh, that's
And
gonna be awesome.
yeah, that's this weekend. That's this coming
Oh,
weekend.
that's it again. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
and I can't wait for that. But the more of these things you go to, and the more of these places that you go to get out there into the woods, the more you put yourself in a position where you're, I don't know, you don't jump as much. You know, you don't. Your head's not on a. Hey, Kildare, welcome back. Your head's not on a swivel. Okay. Most people that haven't been in the woods for a while, you know, they go for a walk. Something snaps. They're gonna spin around. You get to the point where you don't spin around anymore. The hair on the back of your neck might stand up, but you keep on going. You know, you just don't spin. You just don't do the same thing. You know, it's different. It's completely different. Hello, El
Wow.
Chapo.
How you say that?
Honabi.
Honabi?
Yeah, Honabi.
Honabi.
Yeah, or they say it differently up there. The Indians say it different than the other people, but it's Honabi.
Honabi.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, when you go out there, is it like a way different experience for you too? Is it like a welcoming or?
Yeah, I've been going to Honabi now for 4. This will be my 5th year, and
Okay.
and I don't have any problem. That's the first time I saw an orb was there too. So in the same place I'm parking
Really?
this year is where we had all the activity last year, and the place I'm parking this year was the exact place that I saw the orb a couple years ago. I'm parking I'm parting my tent right there on the tree line because that's where they come up to.
Yeah. Well, you make sure if you can get some video and some recordings like you did at Falk.
Well, I can't get the
That'd be
recordings
cool.
because there's way too many people there. All you're going to do is hear people, and I won't do that. But I will definitely take my camcorder and take film. I haven't heard from Kevin, so that probably means Kevin's not going to Honabi with me this year. So it'll just be, hopefully I can get my husband to go this year because it's going to be cooler. But if not, it'll just be Sarah and myself. And if Sarah doesn't go, it'll just be me. But there's going to be plenty of other people there that I know. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. And last year we had a riot. I mean, we absolutely had a riot. This one guy that was a non-believer, his wife was a believer. She had gotten some night vision glasses. He put them on, walked over to the wood line. You know, he kept seeing all kinds of stuff, and he backed away because he had them on I guess, I don't know. I guess they were brighter than they were supposed to be or something, but he kept freaking out because he kept seeing all these shadows. And then she gave him the parabolic, and he actually went back into the tent and didn't come out the rest of the night. He went to bed and stayed there. He would not come back out. He heard stuff. They were walking so close to that guy, and he freaked out.
No way.
I get the biggest kick out of people there. And remember, I told you that the one guy with the night vision that had this little setup that he made. He said he saw a Sasquatch down there, and we all looked. He goes, there it goes, there it goes. And so everybody went running over to his camera to look. And I said, does a Sasquatch smoke? And he was like, what? And I said, there's smoke coming from the top of that Sasquatch's head. And it turns out we went down there, it was a guy smoking a cigarette, but he wouldn't go in his tent. He was standing outside of his tent, but it was hysterical. Because this guy was tall. He was really tall. And he was bent forward. He's smoking a cigarette, but it was hysterical. Good night, Mike. God bless you, hon.
Good night, Mike.
It was too funny. I mean, way too funny. But we have so much fun there. I mean, if you're quiet especially at night, people actually do go to bed. Man, those things come out. They throw rocks. They make all kinds of noise. They grunt. They growl. They do all kinds of stuff. It's hysterical.
Oh, that'd be cool.
But just if many of these things that you can go to, Christy, go, go, go. As many as you can.
Well, I'm trying to get people who are close, who had encounters, that let them invite us onto their property, and if they got activity, go check it out, and kind of like research it and find out the experiences they have, because that's what I'm following towards.
But wait a minute. But aren't you close to Carl Gotro?
Yes, I am.
Why don't you find? Because he said that we were welcome to come down there. Why don't you find out if you can go there?
Yeah, I need to check with him, because he's like an hour away.
Exactly. That'd be a perfect place for you. And he said you didn't have to stay in a tent. You could stay in that little house thing on the corner. Where his daughter was staying.
Well, yeah, that'd be a cool idea.
Yeah, there's lots of people down there in Louisiana that are on YouTube. If you know any of them, go. Any place you can go.
We haven't branched out that far yet, but there's a couple of people that are like 5 hours away, like you.
Yeah.
So, hopefully, if we can get it together, we can start exploring with that.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping and praying that this all works out. As far as us buying this property and selling my house, because the property is in Honaby, and then I'll invite people out to the property. I'll invite you guys to the property actually to stay on my property, and we can actually go out on expeditions on the property and then go back to the house when we're done.
That would be cool. That would be a journey in itself.
Yeah, because I'd make you guys stay in the camp. I'd make you guys stay in the camper, and I'll stay in the house. That way they can mess with you all night.
No, you're gonna stay in the tent with us.
Yep. That'd be so funny, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would be fun.
All right.
I'm just ecstatic. Believe me, I'm just like, when I got back yesterday, I was like, I told Scott today, I said, I'm having withdrawals already. You're like, already? I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for another one. I'm ready for another trip. I just like meeting the people. I mean, I enjoy that too.
I could actually, if we weren't given a time limit, I could actually stay in Fouke for a month with no problem.
Wow.
I could stay there for a month.
What happened?
Hold on, am I back, guys?
Yeah, you still on?
Okay, well, it was just rolling like crazy here. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, no buffering. Yeah, what did Tony said something? Hold on, Tony said it's the fever, Christy. Yeah, it is, Tony.
This is absolutely nuts when this happens. Absolutely crazy. Because it just does it for no reason.
Well, they're probably sneaking up on you. They probably hear us talking, and they're going to move in a little bit closer. I wish I can invert my computer. I don't know how to do it on this thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I never inverted. I don't know how to do that. But what I actually think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to start trying to save some money. I think I want a FLIR. And I think the reason I want one is, especially if I move, I want to be able to put that on video like Rick does. Woodbooger Farm. I want to do the same thing. Yeah. I want to do the same thing because I know the ones out there, I know that's going to be active. And especially since talking to that realtor and him having, that guy that bought that property is just having a hissy fit right now. I mean, he knew there were Sasquatch up there, but he's having a hissy fit. I just can't wait. I'm telling you, he knew they were there when he said he was going to buy the property, and now the realtor said that this guy's having a fit because they are just making so much noise. And so I'm hoping he stays and he has a good time because the guy bought 40 acres, you know.
Ooh.
So,
Wow.
wow, I know.
Well,
Well,
I got my boyfriend ordered a little bitty FLIR that you put on your phone,
yeah.
and I tested it. He just got it in. He gave it to me, and I had to download an app on my phone, and I could see it's not the good FLIR, but it's something to start with.
Yeah.
I could see across the street by the neighbor's house.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try that out and see next time we go in the dark and see if that works.
Well, let me know if it does, and if it does, maybe I'll just try something like that because FLIRs are really expensive, and I don't want to spend that kind of money. I really honestly have a plan, God willing, to get rid of this house, move onto that property with the RV, then build a cabin, and then use the RV for company. And it's only 10 acres, but it's on a river right there in Honebby, and it would be perfect. You know, so I really want to do that. I'm hoping that can happen, and then the only thing we'll have to do is get satellite to make sure I can do my lives. You know, so, but I think that'll be a lot better than here, even though I'm gonna have to ask Boo again if he wants to move.
I think he'll follow you.
I think he might, unless he finds himself a family.
Yeah, no, I think he's gonna stay around you.
Well, I don't know, but I hope so because I'm telling you, it feels like you lose a friend when you move away from them. I mean, it's hard to describe. It's just really weird. Anyways, I have a question, Cryptid. Sorry, Christy, hang on a second. Cryptid, are you here?
No, that's
Is he still here or did he leave?
what's
Cryptid
Cryptid?
559.
Yeah, he's still here.
Okay, what's wrong with your legs, Cryptid? Yeah, I know you're present. Okay, what's wrong with your legs? When Bob gets back into the States, I want to have him online so he can tell you some of his stories.
I'd like to talk to him.
Yep, me too. I talked to him on Messenger, but that's about it. Cryptid. Ooh, we can do Skype. I just deleted my Skype, but I guess I can do it back. We can do Skype. Yeah. Cryptid, what is wrong with your legs?
Did you see what Matt said?
No. What do you say?
He said they're too sexy for my shirt.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so, all right, are your legs swollen, Cryptid? You guys kill me. I'm telling you. I'm gonna age 20 years because of these boys. I'm telling you. I'm gonna tell you, Cryptid. I want you to email me because I'm gonna tell you how to wrap your legs to stop that from happening. I'm gonna tell you a couple things that you can. Oh my gosh, Matt. I'm gonna tell you a couple things you can do to stop that pain, but you're gonna have to email me, okay? Did you? Let me ask you a question, Christy. Anytime when you were there, did you feel like a fuzz coming out of your ears, like a electricity? Not the humming. Not the humming.
It's like a skid.
Like static
No, it's
electricity.
Well, yeah.
You did feel that?
You know, like it's like my arm started tingling, like tingling my whole right side of my arm.
But you didn't get that static electricity in your ears?
No, I got the humming, the low frequency in my ear, and then like I said, when he did that roar, I felt the high dose of energy just come my way, and I was leaning against my truck, and I got up and I said, "Oh, you pissed them off."
Yeah.
I said it just like that, and I don't mean to say that, but I did. I was there. I said, "They don't like you."
Yeah, well, I don't think they'd like anybody doing that, but has anybody else ever felt that, where you feel like static electricity in your ears? That's something I experienced once in Honebby, and I couldn't understand it, and I wasn't sure what it was, but that was a long time ago. That was in the beginning, but that's what it felt like, was like I heard like static electricity in my ears, and Troy said that they were talking to me. I was like, yeah, whatever. Back then I was like, the whole thing was a joke, but I actually felt that. Yeah, it tickles. Exactly, Bob. So what do you think that is? Do you think that's them, or do you think it's something else? Okay, Belle. Oh my gosh, Matt.
I'm sorry. That is funny.
Oh, Matt.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Arena, I felt that once, and like I said, Troy told me that they were talking to me. It's just that I wasn't listening, but that's exactly what it felt like, or what it sounded like. It sounded like scratching or electricity in my ears, and it was really freaky sounding, but I just kind of blew it off, and especially when he said they were talking to me, I was like, yeah, whatever, so, but I just wanted to know if anybody else felt that way, because I have not heard anybody ever say it, so I wanted to ask. And since you were talking about some of the stuff, especially the humming, now I've felt the humming before in my ears, the low frequency humming noise, but
Yes,
I wasn't sure
yes.
if anybody had heard the prickly noise, that static electricity stuff.
No, I haven't got to that point yet, but that humming, it sounds like you go by a power line and it's going.
Right,
You know what I'm
Arena.
saying? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, well, I've heard the humming noise, and that part, I just ignored that part, and that's because that's what it sounds like. It sounds like a low frequency. But the static electricity, the static stuff is just different, because it is freaky, and it does, like Bob said, it does almost tickle your ears. And you just, your head turns sideways like, what the heck is that? I mean, ew, stop tickling my ears.
Well, I guess they wanted to talk to you.
If
They're
that's
trying to call you on their cell phone line.
what, Bob?
Golly.
He said if it what did you say? If it happens to you once, what? You can read it, Christy. I can't read it.
It says, if it happens to you one too many, it will be with you all the time.
Oh, no, thank you.
And Tony says he agrees.
So you've had that feeling too, Tony? Oh, really, Bob? Now, see, that's freaky. How come you've never said it? Nobody's ever talked about that before. I am so glad you guys verified that, because I really thought I was going crazy. Because I've never heard anybody say it before. Gosh.
Irina said it happened at her grandmother's house.
Yeah, I just read that too, and that's what I was saying. Like, she said, like, the static and noise, white noise from an old TV. Yeah, but it should be, because that makes a big difference. Oh, really, Matt? Cool. Do you guys realize it's not even 1 o'clock yet? Dang.
I just heard an owl. And I'm sitting on my balcony.
Really?
In the city. Yeah.
Well, it's gotten dead quiet here. I'm not seeing any more movement. I'm not hearing anything. Except my stomach just growled.
I don't see anything on the video. I'm looking to see if I see any eye shine. I did see, I think I seen eye shine that night. I was trying to figure it out, but the stars, that's another thing that's beautiful about the woods. you're not congested with the city congestion. You see all the stars out at night, and I couldn't get over how many stars there were.
Oh, yeah. When we were tenting up there on the property before we got the RV, we were laying down, looking out the window because there's a big, huge window on the front and the back. And the other sides were the two doors because it was an 8-person tent. And we were laying down and our heads were looking right out that window at the stars. And my husband and I looked at each other instead of out the window talking to each other, and that window blacked out and my husband didn't move, and I was like, holy crap. You know, I mean, I was like, oh my gosh, what just walked in front of her? Because all of a sudden you see the beautiful sky and all the stars, and all of a sudden it's solid black. Yeah. Downright scary. Downright scary, because you don't know what it is that just walked by your tent, and you're like, you know, because you can see a bear shape, you can see a cat shape, but if it just blacks the whole thing out, your brain goes on overdrive. What the heck? What is that?
You see what Bob said?
No.
He said, you heard a booger in the city. Which city? This is an area of research of mine.
Oh my goodness. Bob.
Hammer time.
No, it's not cookie o'clock. Well, it might be for you.
I'm sorry, D.
What are you sorry? I know. They crack me up too. I go to bed laughing. I can't help myself. My husband says, "What the heck is wrong with you?" And I said, "You should have heard Matt, or you should have heard Tony, or whoever it was that night that started it." You know, a couple nights ago when they started, I went to bed laughing my butt off. My husband thought I was crazy. I was sitting there giggling.
That must have been the night I was on the expedition when you went live.
Yeah. Well, that's a good idea, Bob, to do Sasquatch research in urban areas, because they're, in fact, you should talk to Troy. I can hook you guys up, but you need to talk to Troy because he's the one that actually saw the picture of the Sasquatch down there in Oklahoma that was in the garbage can, that walked underneath the light. He saw that picture. That picture has since disappeared, but he's actually seen it. And they go right into town. They go right to the dumpsters, and these people that live there see them all the time. They go to the dumpsters, go through the dumpsters, and get what they want. So there's a lot of people that you can talk to that have that kind of stuff going on. And I think the BFRO, no, it's not the BFRO. Who is it that's doing that, isn't it Scott that's doing that? Wait a minute, who is doing that? Someone's doing it where you can put on a map whether it's urban or out in the woods. They're doing a United States map. Who was it that said they were doing that? Dang it. Now I can't remember.
I know Scott said that he was going to put together a map and do something like that. I know he said something like that.
No, there's already one out there. There's already a map out there. Somebody already has started it.
Yeah, Scott had it on his, that was the, in fact, that was the night that he was on live with us. It's called, what is it called? Something ape. Oh, wood ape or something?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm
No,
gonna have to go back and watch the video.
no, Chev, not now. Let's not get Dia Fleer now. Let's wait. Apes in the mist. Oh, Matt, I'm telling you. How much coffee have you had, Matt?
He said apes in the mist.
What are we gonna do with you, Matt? Nathan Bowling? I don't know who it was. I don't remember, but they already have a map going.
I think it's the wood ape. Because Scott still, but he don't like the BFRO. Remember he said that? Yeah, wait, that's it, Gordo. You're right. Wood ape conservancy.
I don't think that's the name of it, though. I don't remember that name. It could be. It could be. I don't remember the name of it. But all I know is they already have a map set up, and all you have to do is go in and put in your information, and all it does is whether it's city or in the woods, and that's all you put in. That's all it is.
Yeah, but the BFRO is not as accurate as the wood ape thing. The wood ape has got, I believe, they're current with sightings and stuff.
Yeah, I know, but they don't. I saw their map and stuff, but they just, it's not what I'm looking for. This one I saw. Oh, somebody did it on one of their shows. I saw it. I can't remember which one it was. One of them I think was either the guys in Oklahoma. Dang it! Is it Christopher Noel, Pat? It might be Christopher Noel. Pat might be right. I think it is Christopher Noel. And he's the one I think is doing it because he wants to know how many people are having these sightings, whether they're in the city or out in the woods. I know that was one of the main things that he was targeting on. There's a lot of activity going on out there that people can just, they don't have to put their names in, nothing. They just got to put where they're at. That's it.
I'm going to have to go research that.
It might be. It might be Christopher Noel. You're probably right, Matt. You hear two what?
Yeah, I see that. Ooh.
You hear two of me? I don't have my computer on.
Mine's on mute, my computer.
What's wrong with your ears, Cryptid? He's hearing double. Oh, you can hear an echo on Christy's phone?
There's two of me.
There's two Christys.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine, huh? Oh, no worries.
Oh, Bob says that they come in his village.
Oh, really?
Wow, that's cool.
Oh, my goodness. Did you hear him?
He's like, oh, Lordy, no.
I'm not doing anything with Christy's phone. It's my husband's phone, and Christy's sitting in the corner here.
Yeah, I'm sitting on my balcony in the corner.
No,
I got my computer's on mute, so.
Yeah, and I've got you sitting in the corner because it's the only way the phone's going to stand up.
Yeah. I like being in the corner, I guess. I'm always punished.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in the corner, so I know how that feels. Hey, Sooner, how are you? See, I hear that echo now.
You hear it?
Yeah. It's a good thing, Christy, that they weren't in Falk with us, because that's all Christy and I did was laugh.
Yes, indeed. You see what Chevy wrote? He says that work can't handle too. Oh, of course, there'd be a lot of love.
That's too funny.
He said, "That's it. I'm in the well. Come on now."
That's too funny.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not gonna keep you, Dee. I'm gonna go ahead and let you go.
All right, yeah, I'll let you go too. I'm just going to sit here for a while. I don't know how much longer. I don't know if they're even going to bother coming back or come out and play, or maybe they think I'm not paying attention to them. No, you don't,
Yeah,
Shadow.
maybe you're not paying attention to him. Matt, you need to stop.
Matt, you're killing me.
The bucket.
I know, I saw that.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I am, Chris. Why are you not going to make it this year? Oh, my goodness. All right, Christy. I'll talk to you later, hon. Thank you for jumping on here and telling us your stories. And I'll look forward to hearing from, we'll all look forward to hearing from you and Scott, when you tell, are you going to have Patrick on there too?
Yeah, I think we all going to be live this Wednesday, and he's going to show pictures of everything, what's going on. So, he's going to, I think it's going to be maybe, it's probably either a 2 or a 3-part series because there's so much that he has videoed, believe me. There was a lot going on from the time we got there and from the time we left.
Yeah, I still have videos that I have not posted yet, and I have audio that I haven't posted yet because I'm just too lazy.
Well,
It's hard to do.
it's a lot of, it's a lot of work. You know, people don't realize what you put into it. I mean, you know, you can take your camera on your phone and scan the scenery and pick up recordings and then download it to YouTube. But with you and everybody else who has their own YouTube channels, that's a lot to put into it. It's a lot of hours to sit there and create and, you know, to put it out there so people can learn and watch and
Yeah, especially
and
if you don't know what you're doing, you know. If you don't know what you're doing, then, you know, it makes it harder, and at least Scott knows what he's doing. It takes me forever.
Well, no, I mean, you do a good job. I enjoy your videos. I enjoy jumping on the chat and talking with everybody, you know?
Yeah.
That's kind of a way of getting away from reality sometimes, you know?
Exactly.
Because it is overwhelming and it's consuming,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah, I know. All right, well, go away, go to sleep, go do what you got to do, and I'll talk to you soon. And thank you again so much. We appreciate you.
All right. Oh, no problem, Z, and I love all y'all, and I'll be in the chat room, so not much longer, but I gotta get to bed, so.
Okay.
All right, well, y'all have love and blessings.
All right, love you, hon.
All right, love you too, D.
All right, bye.
Bye.
All right, so there she goes. Welcome back, American. Anyways, that was fun. Anyways, Cryptid, are you cramping? Or are you just having arthritis pain type stuff? I just had her call my husband's phone. Shadow's hurting? Oh, what's Shadow hurting from? Good grief, I can't catch up with you guys. Yeah, she just called my husband's phone and that was it. But sometimes it does get that way where, you know, I mean, either they don't talk loud enough or I can't move the phone into place without it bouncing off the, you know, like reverb off the side of the... Oh my gosh, Matt, stop it. No, you don't have it handled, not if you tell him to... Ugh. Okay. Anyways, why are your legs hurting, Shadow? Do you know? You boys are hysterical tonight, I'm telling you. Concrete, seriously? Yeah, laugh it up, fur balls. I got plenty of concrete here. Ah. You're gonna drive me crazy is right. You're both fur balls. Yeah, take some potassium and magnesium if you have it, and go soak in a hot tub or raise your legs up. Yeah, Tom did tell me he's pulling his RV. What's fun is there's 5 of us that are supposed to be in the same area. Potassium, magnesium, and take a hot bath or warm bath. Put some bubbles in it, make you feel better. Get princess baths. They work. I am the spoilee. Spoiler. I spoil people. Oh, you will, huh, Gator? No cement. Knock it off, Chev. Bad boy. What's a Purdue dress? Or is that supposed to be Purdy? Yep, bubble torture chamber. Yes, absolutely. That's fine, Gator. You'll be fine. Sooner. Good night, Cryptid. God bless you, hun. I'm glad you joined us, Christy. That was nice. Good night again. I hope you sleep. Remember, the best thing you can take for night cramps is magnesium. And if your body is lacking potassium, that means you need to find out from the doctor where your potassium level is. Potassium is something that you don't want to mess with, so get a potassium check. If your potassium is low, he'll put you on potassium, but then you got to start taking magnesium and calcium to make it work right. But that'll stop most cramping. Hey, Sooner, you still here, Chris? Then get it in powder form. Yeah, princess baths are fun. I don't like them, but I like seeing other people smile. And I made sure that Kevin had enough bubbles to cover him. He texted me a picture of him in the bubble bath. Okay. Boy, it's going to be loaded down there this year, Chris. I wish you were coming. It's I don't know. Both Toms, Tom Crabtree and Cantrell are both going to be there. And yeah, there's just going to be a lot of people down there. I'll take some good video, though. Yeah, I wish you could go too, Christy. It'd be fun. I'm really hoping hubby could go this time. Hey, work comes first. It is just downright quiet out there now. Matt, you better behave yourself. I'm telling you. Hey, has Tracy put up a video at all? Has he gone live? I mean, has he had done a night thing since his call out? Wow. I hope he doesn't quit. I really hope he doesn't quit. Oh, they did? Didn't they have storms over there? He put out his glow sticks. Yeah, I'd put out glow sticks too if I had them. Rena, he had, let's just put it this way, I don't like getting into anybody else's business, but he had too many wrenches and too many problems that he couldn't solve, so he just said that he was going to take all the wrenches away and start over again, and if the arguments didn't stop, he was just going to shut down his channel. And I don't want to see him shut down his channel, so he's regrouping. And I don't know if anybody's going to get wrenches or not, but, you know, I agree with what he's doing. Too many wrenches can cause problems if everybody is not in the same boat and not everybody agrees. Thank you, Chev. I can't see it, but thank you. Tracy. Sasquatch Outlaw. Yeah, I hope so. It's not easy to do this. I mean, sometimes it just isn't. And I don't have all the cameras set up that he's got, but oh my gosh, guys, if I was able to put a camera out like he does on the side of my yard, I bet you 10 to 1 you guys would be occupied all night long. Oh, that's right, Martha. He did say he was going to get a new phone. Yeah, I know you don't sooner, but I'm glad I have wrenches here. Nothing, Bob. Because I've had a few trolls that, thank God, my wrenches caught that I didn't even catch. And we had one night where it was Trollorama. I mean, oh my gosh, you guys remember that night? Wow, that was incredible. They were attacking Miss D. Tracy Arnold from Sasquatch Outlaw. Yeah, they were awful that night, Arena. And I missed a lot of them. It's a good thing I didn't see them. Yes, you guys did. I love all my wrenches. You guys did an awesome job. You can definitely have too many wrenches. But I trust my wrenches to know what to do without me saying anything, so, because we are all like-minded that way. Yeah, but you don't spend all your time talking like I do. So, and these people these guys just roll and roll, and I miss them. And I don't allow certain things on my channel. You know how I am, Chris. No swearing, no calling people names. That's just the way I am. So, I'm a tad bit more picky. Overbearing. Yeah, if they're not respectful, they have to go bye-byes, because I don't want them ruining. This is a friendly place to be, you know. Yeah, I'm sure too, Matt. Quiet, Bob. I can hear your wheels spinning. You wait till you get home, buddy. Yes, you did laugh out loud. You're bad. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason for it here. You know, we have too many serious conversations, and people need to unwind here. The last thing they need when they're unwinding and enjoying some peace and quiet are people coming in causing trouble. So, like I said, everybody, all my wrenches and mostly everybody here is like-minded, so they know exactly when to tell someone to go bye-bye. And I don't have to even question it. Except for Quinn, of course, tonight, that accidentally got... Well, it's a good thing you didn't time him out very long. I don't even think the cryptid paid attention to that. That was cute. Yeah, Bob's bad. Yeah. Bob's bad. Remember, Bob, you have to come home sometime. We're all brats. Every single one of us are brats. That's just the way we are. I know you are, hon. It's your place, Shadow? You're cute, Quinn. Put a recorder out there. Well, exactly. Told you that, Bob. I knew the doctor was not going to give you okay to do nothing. Oh, gosh. Well, I'm not going to be a source of you not being able to come home, so our earlier conversation, forget it. Yeah. Okay, sweetie. I would love to try to do that. I don't think they'll let me, though. Yeah, that happens here, but, you know, I'm sorry, Bob. I really am. I'm really sorry. There's got to be a reason for it, though, hon. It does. And Matt, I know you don't have the patience sometimes for some of the people that talk the way they do, but you handle it perfectly well. You just leave for a while and you come back because you know they won't last long. Or, Bob, you can think of it this way. There's more money saved up. It has just gotten dead quiet out here. Hey! I miss you too, Chris. I'll talk to you soon. Don't forget, you can message me on Messenger. I'll get back to you, I promise. You went to go get tacos? There's no taco place around here. Yeah, but sometimes I don't blame you, Matt. It just gets beyond what you can handle. I just have more patience. I mean, I have to have a lot of patience to put up with you boys. God bless you, Chris. Sleep well, hon. Don't work too hard. You would not believe how bad I want to go to Canada. If I was independently wealthy, oh yeah, I'd be visiting places like crazy. Yeah, I want to go up there. There's a lot of places I want to go. Of course, I don't want to go there in the, dead of winter or nothing. Hey, is anybody here? Hello? Oh, I want to go fishing so bad. I always watch that guy that, what's his name, Joe Robinette. Oh, man. Yes, I do, Bob. Hi, Jason. Yeah, we had a 35-foot snowdrift one year, and it took the National Guard to come feed everybody because we couldn't get out all the streets. I mean, the snow was up to the telephone, top of the telephone poles. Oh, I can't imagine. I hated blizzards. Oh my goodness. Good night, Shadow. Your weird family. Yeah, they are awful. I don't remember how long. I was younger, but I don't remember how long we were snowed in. I think it was like almost 3 weeks. And they had finally, at the end of the first week, they started sending out the National Guard. I remember on the second floor going downstairs, because we were upstairs, going downstairs and seeing a tire in the window. And I was like, what the heck? I mean, it was a great, big, huge, massive something or other that came by and was dropping off food. Yeah, exactly, Bob. That's enough. It was in the 70s. No, yeah, no. Well, I think it was in the 70s. I bet you 10 to 1 we don't get snow this year. They keep saying we're going to get it, but I bet you 10 to 1 we don't. All right, guys. Well, I hate to say this, but my stomach's starting to turn pretty bad. I think I'm going to have to go lay down on a heating pad. Oh, that's a rhyme. No, it's not cold here. What? What do you mean no wait? Exactly. Not here, Pappy, but when I was in Florida, it rained and basically it was a shutdown. People forgot how to drive when it rained, let alone when it snowed one year. I thought people were going to have heart attacks and die. I've already taken my meds and they're not settling too well. Oh, Matt. Oh, I'm sorry, but when it gets like this, guys, the only other... I can't drink the turmeric milk. The only other thing I can do is throw up. And so I'm right about at that point, and I don't want to do it while I'm sitting here chatting. So the only thing I can do is lay down on a heating pad. I'm not tired at all, but I'm hurting pretty bad. But today was 100% better than yesterday or the day before, so I think I'm getting better. This doesn't last long when I get these attacks. Wow. What was that? Did you guys hear that? Something got thrown. You guys better behave yourself. Anyways, my doctor's appointment's not till 4 o'clock on... Yeah, they just hit the house. Are you telling me you don't want me to go to bed? Huh? Are you going to bang on my window tonight? Stray cat? No, I don't think so. Anyways, I will. I'm going to go ahead and go. I don't feel good, guys. So, I'll probably talk to you tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead and end the live chat now. And let's see what happens tomorrow. If I feel better... Thanks, Bob. If I feel better, just pray that I'm able to get this test done, guys, because I think that'll tell me where I'm at right now. That's my biggest concern. So if you would, please pray for me that they will do that test and that I can afford it. And it's not too much money. If it's $2,500, it's going to be out of my price range. But I could probably work things out if it's cheaper. So please, if you would, keep me in your prayers. And I'll let you guys know later on. But good night. I love you. God bless you. And behave yourselves, boys. Okay, bye. The appointment is Wednesday at 4 p.m. Okay. All right, bye. Oops. It won't let me say goodbye. Okay, bye.